It was a setup so perfectly coincidental that many viewers initially suspected a producer goof had occurred. On a recent episode of The Price is Right, contestant Travis, a professional golfer, was called up to play the one game directly related to his sport, hole in one, or two. The stage was set on Tuesday, March 18th, when Travis earned his spot by successfully bidding on a set of designer jewelry: a 14-carat chain necklace, hoop earrings, and 3 stacking rings, with a bid of $1,444 against an actual retail price of $1,765. Travis, identified as a golf professional hailing from Seattle, Washington, soon found himself standing opposite host Drew Carey, who couldn't help but laugh at the irony of the situation. The game was hole-in-one, typically played for a brand new car, and Travis was competing for a 2024 Hyundai Venue SEL. Carey immediately leaned into the enormous pressure resting on the pro golfer's shoulders. "If you miss this putt, hang your head, dude," Carey joked. "You cannot show your face in public." The pressure and the putt. The rules of hole-in-one required the contestant to place 6 grocery products in order from least to most expensive. The number of correct placements determines how close they get to the hole. The better the pricing, the shorter the putt. The contestant gets 2 attempts to sink the putt and win the car. Before Travis stepped up, Drew Carey took a turn, demonstrating how to play the game from the farthest possible spot. In an almost unbelievable moment, Carey, who admitted he doesn't golf, managed to sink a perfect hole-in-one, further escalating the tension. Fortunately for Travis, he fared well enough on the pricing portion to start his attempt from only 2 lines away from the hole. The professional golfer, undoubtedly feeling the eyes of the nation and his entire career on him, easily sank the putt and secured the car. "No pressure if you're a golf pro playing hole-in-one on The Price is Right," Carey quipped, as Travis headed over to sit in his newly won vehicle. Fans react to the crazy coincidence. The highly unusual occurrence quickly became a hot topic online, with fans taking to Reddit and other social media platforms to discuss the extreme coincidence. "Crazy coincidence today," one Reddit user posted, detailing the segment. "Guy gets on stage to play a game and he says he is a pro golfer from LA. Drew says, 'Wouldn't it be crazy if you had to play hole-in-one for a new car?' Well, that is exactly what he got to do. I laughed out loud. He got pretty close, 2 spots away. And of course, he sunk the putt." For many, watching a professional effortlessly conquer the difficult game was deeply satisfying. "That was particularly satisfying," commented one fan. Another mused on the psychological weight of the moment. "Imagine the pressure." But not everyone was surprised by the easy win. One viewer suggested that the game is designed to be easier than a professional golf course. He said, "The hole-in-one looks like it's almost double the size of a regulation golf hole. This was a gimme for this contestant." A pattern of putting pros. Remarkably, this is not the first time a professional golfer has found themselves in the ideal situation to win the hole-in-one game. Just a few months prior, in November 2024, a professional golf coach named Stephanie also stepped up to the challenge. Host Drew Carey issued a similar warning to her, saying, "Everyone you coach is going to be judging you on this now." In Stephanie's case, she was forced to putt from the farthest place on the green after failing to correctly price any of the 6 grocery products. Despite the immense setback, she lined up her shot. The crowd fell silent before erupting in applause when she sent the ball into the hole with a perfect swing on her first attempt. "Look at that," Carey exclaimed. "Boom," he declared as Stephanie celebrated her flawless car-winning putt. "Ace putters up here," the host closed, confirming that for a true professional, the difficult game of hole-in-one becomes a guaranteed victory. Would you like me to find the original YouTube clips of Travis or Stephanie's wins, or look for other The Price is Right contestants who had their professions matched with the specific game?